Hello, everyone. Today, I'm with Parul Banka, who is a storytelling coach, and she's going to share her wisdom today on how we use our personal stories to create our dream business without sounding salesy or preachy. So, Parul, thank you for being with me today, and we'd love to hear your wisdom.
Thank you, Bev, for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. Right. What I help people with is I help them use their personal stories. What do I mean by personal stories? Each of us have gathered experiences in life. We have all been through something. We have all overcome something. And what I help people do is I help people harness the power of their life experiences, turn them, package them into stories, and use them as the differentiating factor to build their businesses or get to the next level in their career. Why I believe in storytelling is because our personal stories are very, very powerful. Our personal stories make us who we are. So if, let's say, you and I experience a moment, if, let's say, you and I go on a holiday, how you would experience that place, that moment, would be different from how I would, because my experience, my interpretation, my assimilation of that moment would have me. And your assimilation, your interpretation of the moment will have you.
Yeah.
It will be dependent on the meaning that we attach to the situation. So it's going to be me. That is why my story, my experience of the situation would be different from yours. And that's exactly what happens in work life as well, especially in a field like coaching, wherein, let's say, there's so many people who could be offering similar services, but what really builds that connection with that coach, and for a coach, what really builds that connection with their audience is their own personal story. So it's not, let's say, just marketing services, it's how you market. It's not just about doing storytelling, it's about how you do that storytelling, because we know that before people buy products, services, ideas, they actually buy people. Right. In the sense that they've got to first make that connection with people. So coaches, service providers have got to make that connection with their audience. Mm-hmm. Prospects have got to make that connection with people they are going to hire services from. So yes, if let's say we take my example, in the case of storytelling coaching, somebody would buy my service later on. They would first want to build that connection with me. Mm-hmm. And stories, my personal stories, are my differentiating factor because they are my stories. No one else has exactly the same story. And that is why I can use my personal story, which is my experience, the life that I have lived, as my differentiating factor. That's what I help people do.
Wow, that is so beautiful, because what you're saying in essence is that we connect to each other.
Yes.
Not to a product, but wow, your story really touches me because X, Y, and Z. I can relate to it. I can relate to you. I know you'll understand me. And then if there is a physical product that you're selling, okay, I'll be more interested. But in the coaching world, where we're not selling a product, we're selling connection to a world that feels so separated as it is isolated.
Exactly.
A beautiful way, because of course our best investment is always in people, isn't it?
Yes. Wow. Yes. And connection is the basic human need.
Exactly.
Human beings need to come together to connect with each other. That's the most primal, one of the basic needs we have as human beings. Wow. And why we buy these things, products, services, or why we go shopping? Because we believe that when we have a certain thing or when we achieve a certain goal, it's going to make us happy. Mm-hmm. It's going to invoke some feelings in us. Right. And stories actually facilitate that.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Wow. Thank you, Parul, for being with us today. And your message is so clear. I love it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
And I'm hoping that people will see that and resonate with that. Thank you so much.